Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole and this is Let Knit Be Sew, and I'm coming back this week again with another Friday Sews catch up, the lovely hashtag started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, where everyone can have a chat about all of the crafty and sewing and general creative endeavours that have been going on for them in the past week. Today I'm wearing my recently made Plantain tee by Deer Doe, which is their free t-shirt pattern. You can see 3/4 length sleeves and a little bit of thread that I missed apparently. Yeah, so if I just levitate a bit and I'll make probably the camera go funny from stripes, but yeah, it's in this, it kind of looks black on the camera, but it is a very, very dark navy. Yeah, just simple cotton jersey with the navy and white stripes, and yeah, it's got this, I quite like this scoop neck detail. Like, I don't mind high neck. Obviously you've seen me in recent videos also wear the gable tee, which is obviously much, you know, it's right up here, isn't it, the neckline on the gable, but I don't mind this. It's especially good, I think, if you wanted to wear like a jumper or like a sweatshirt under it that has a little bit of a lower neckline. Sometimes you don't want like both things showing, especially if they're in like clashing prints or whatever. So I quite like having some t-shirts like this that have that lower neckline, and you know, I would layer this as well under, you know, pinafores and other things as well. So it's a very versatile top. Appreciate not necessarily particularly exciting, but it's, you know, one of those things. And I definitely can't show you, but I'm just wearing it with, I've got like a shop bought like navy blue corduroy mini skirt that I'm wearing it with. Feels kind of Parisian, maybe. I feel like all I need is a beret, maybe. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. Alright, let's crack in with the sewing that has gone on in the past week, because I've done a reasonable amount for someone who's not been very well. Thank you to everyone who wished me better after last week's video, when I was telling everyone that I had unfortunately come down with the shingles and so I couldn't go to the knitting and stitching show, etc. I finally finished the tablets for it, so yeah, I feel like I just, other than, you know, waiting for the rash to fully depart, I just mostly feel pretty tired, so just trying to catch up on all of the sleep that I've missed over the past like week or so. But yeah, fingers crossed we are on the right track in terms of recovering, and fortunately I am able to work remotely, so you know, it's been not as bad as it could be in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I have managed to channel not being able to go out and do the things that I was planning on doing into some sewing time, which, you know, I guess is, you know, not so bad. At least I've got some more sewing out of it, even if, you know, I have missed out on some things. So the first thing I have finished is my Adeline dress that I was talking about last week. So I'm going to show it to you on a hanger. I will put in some pictures of me wearing it, because I feel like it's just the sort of thing that, particularly with like the pleats and everything, and the fact that I have made it in a black background fabric, it makes it really hard to show you on camera, but I've got it on a hanger at the moment, so we'll see. So here she is. So you've got, I made the short collar version, so you can see this is the collar that folds back on itself and goes all the way down to the waistline, and you've got all of these lovely pleats that go into the skirt. Can you see the tie? Where's the tie gone? Yeah, there's the tie. And then yeah, this, what I called petal shaped kind of skirt, where the wrap overlaps and the front of the front skirt pieces are like curved. And I made the pleated detailed sleeve as well, which is really nice. You've just got this extra detail. I might still have to do another little bit of stitching on there's a facing here. You know, it's one of those things that I seem to like, if I put it on, I have to sort it out at first and then it's fine. But we'll see. I haven't worn it out anywhere because I haven't been out anywhere to wear it. So yeah, it might need a little bit of another like I have stitched in the ditch at the bottom, but it might need it somewhere else just to help that facing not flip out. But yeah, I am super pleased with this. When I was talking about it last week, I was saying that I find wrap dresses a bit trickier to get to fit me because I have a small bust, so I often find that they gape. This seems to be the type of wrap dress that I like, in that I can tie it quite tightly to me, and also I think because it's got this collar bit, it's got like a little, it almost feels like it's got a little bit of extra in the way of it pulling apart. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I feel like that helps it feel a less exposing. And I know a couple of people left comments about you know, you can wear a slip under it, and that's obviously a great and yeah, that's obviously a great suggestion for if things are just like a little bit gapey, or you're just, you know, you want to be safe and not risk showing everyone your bra. And I still haven't had a look in my wardrobe to see whether I did have one. I'm pretty sure it was Marks and Spencer's one, but I don't remember seeing it after I unpacked stuff. But it is, yeah, I moved a year ago now, so I don't recall having seen it. So it may be that it didn't survive the wardrobe cull before I packed up all my stuff. So yeah, so I might need to go get one, get another one. I do often, you know, I'm all about layering, particularly as this is, you know, this obviously is black, so it can definitely be worn in the autumn and winter with tights and boots and stuff. So I would usually have like just like a little vest top, you know, just like a scoop neck vest top, like a black one, and underneath this, if I didn't have like a full slip. But the fabric is, I don't know if you can easily see because I've got like 2 layers showing, but it's a little bit on the sheer side of cotton lawn. It is quite a fine cotton lawn, so I think perhaps having a full slip, so you've got that coverage on the bottom, will be okay. But now I'm just thinking, will it show, because obviously I've got the shaped front. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I mean, I feel like a slip comes in handy in any case, but yeah, this might be one that if I do wear it with something else for like extra protection on the modesty front at the top, that it might have to be a vest top rather than a full slip, because yeah, now I'm thinking about it, unless it's super short, it might show at the front with the shaping, but I will definitely investigate that. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. This is like I say, this is Adeline wrap dress by Forget Me Not Patterns. There's a couple of variations for this, so I've made the shawl collared version. You can also have just a plain bias bound neckline. I've done the short pleated sleeves. You can do just a plain sleeve, and you can also do a sort of an elbow length pleated sleeve as well. And there's also a separate add-on for doing it sleeveless, and you can also do it as like a sort of top, so you have like a little kind of, I don't know if it technically counts as a peplum, but you have like this part and then like a little, you know, a short part underneath the waist tie that has the same like curved shape. So I would definitely make it again. I definitely would think about making the top as well, to wear with jeans. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It really nicely came together, nice finishing techniques, and yeah, only good things to say about this. So that is the Adeline wrap dress. Okay, so the next thing that I have made and finished is a skirt. So this is the Sabina Skirt, which is a free pattern. If you subscribe to Romana, the Little Pomegranate, her newsletter, this is a free pattern that she's come up with. And it's a long kind of like more or less maxi length, I guess I would say. I'm not quite sure like where are the lines between it being like midi and maxi. I'm not sure. There's probably a diagram out there somewhere, right? But yeah, it's a long skirt. So I have made it in some viscose. So I'm gonna again show you on the hanger. I will show you on with like some caveats that I'll get to in a sec. So yeah, so here it is. So I made it in this lovely viscose that I got from Guthrie and Carney. So it's a nice like drapey weight viscose. It's this like they called it plum, so it's kind of like a dark pinky purple with these cream and orange flowers on it. And then it has pockets, which you can hardly see because it's blending the part, but there is a pocket there. See, there's a pocket. And then at the bottom, you've got a ruffle right at the bottom. So I think this is a really good pattern. Like the drawings that were in the pattern are really good and really clear. Like I think, and I also think it would be great for someone who's like a beginner because there's nothing too complicated. There's, you know, elastic waistband and there's some gathering, but I think this would be a really good beginner's pattern. I think the issue is that I don't quite like the shape that it makes on me, and that's entirely a personal preference. But I think I can fix it. So this skirt currently comes sort of to like mid to low calf on me. I'm 5'3" for reference, so I'm quite short. I'm not. I have to have a look and see what height the pattern is drafted for. I don't remember it saying off the top of my head, but yeah, I think what I'm not sure about on me is the shape. So it's quite because it's a drapey fabric, there's not too much. I mean, hopefully you can see if I hold it up, like it's quite straight, so it doesn't really flare out because of the way the fabric drapes, and then you've only got the little bit of flare out at the bottom with the ruffle. And I think for me personally, I prefer my skirts to flare out more. I don't like it when they're too straight, and particularly I think when they're long, because I feel like my silhouette in this, I don't really have a silhouette, I just have an oblong, and yeah, I think that's what I'm not happy with it for me personally. So I tried on, so I have another like viscose skirt, the Maeve skirt by True Bias, which is like a tiered gathered skirt, and I have got a version of that I made, which was the midi length version, I think. And I tried that on because I like that on me, so I wanted to see, there are two viscose skirts with an elastic waistband. What is it about the Maeve that I like, that I don't like, that is different to this, so I can figure out what the issue is. And yeah, I think the main issue is that I would like more of a flare. Like I think if this was the length it is, but flared out more, I think I would be happy with that shape. So I think because this is so long, I think what I need to do to make it into a shape that I like is that I need to shorten it by quite a bit, like potentially by, I mean the ruffles are good like 4 or 5 inches wide. Like, I think probably I need to take that amount off. I think it needs to come up to just below my knee, so that then I don't have so much like oblongness, because yeah, I think that will then give me the silhouette that I would like. I will take some pictures and show you, and then obviously I'm showing it to you as is. Hopefully I can make those changes. Like, it shouldn't be difficult to just take that length out. I just have to probably unpick the whatchamacallit, the seam at the bottom where the ruffle is joined on, and take them out. So it, you know, annoying but not terrible in the grand scheme of things. And I guess the other thing I could do, no, I think that's the only way I can do it really. But yeah, I think it needs a little bit of surgery, but like I say, that is nothing against the pattern. Like, this is how the pattern is drafted, this is the design of the pattern, that it has that shape, and it's just purely I don't like that on me. It doesn't give me the silhouette that I like to wear. It doesn't fit with how I envisaged like wearing it with other things in my wardrobe. So yes, hopefully next week I will have done what I need to do, and I will show you and take pictures again, and you'll see where I was coming from, and I will have a skirt that I am fully happy with. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this pattern, and like I say, it's free if you subscribe to Romana's newsletter, so yeah, do check it out. Okay, so yeah, 2 finished makes, although one of them, as I say, needing a bit of tweaking to make it work for me personally. In terms of in progress sewing, so I cut out the olive pinafore from the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book. So I've got the front pieces here just to show you, but so I've got this very, very deep stash needle cord that's like this cream with these green and black speckles on, as my wearable toile, to see if I like that shape on me. So yeah, that's cut out. I've not done too much of the sewing on it, because yeah, after obviously finishing those 2, then I kind of haven't done that much sewing since the weekend. Actually, I don't think I've done any sewing since the weekend. But yeah, that is what's in progress, and that shouldn't take me too long. I'm not doing anything else over the weekend still, so yeah, should have plenty of sewing time. And yeah, obviously it's from the book Make It Simple, so it is a relatively straightforward pattern. I am doing the pockets and the little like back tab thing that goes on it, just to see if I like those features, and then if I do, and I like the finished result, then I've got another different cord that I bought, that I shared a few weeks ago, the mint green washed corduroy from Namazi, that I would like to make it in as well, to have like a solid colour one. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that sewed up this week, and be able to show you on next week's Friday sews. So as I mentioned a bit earlier in the video, being ill and still having the rash and stuff meant that I wasn't feeling up to going to the knitting and stitching show at Alexandra Palace. So yeah, lots of FOMO was had, seeing everyone's posts and pictures and everything. You know, I was sad not to get there, but you know, these things happen, and there's obviously the Stitch Festival in the beginning part of next year, which is in a lot more easily accessible part of London from where I live to be able to get to. So hopefully I will make it to that instead. But you know, since I wasn't able to go, I did treat myself to a little bit of online fabric shopping to make up for it. I did 2 fabric orders. I also placed an order for some snaps for the Ilford jacket, so those are on the way as well. But yeah, I placed 2 fabric orders. Only one of them has arrived. I think the other one is probably arriving today, but I have a small window of when I can film due to work for this, so I wasn't able to wait for the post people to turn up today. So I will share the other fabrics on next week's video. But my order from Lamazi came and I had treated myself to 2 of the new Nerida Hansen prints because there were just so many lovely designs, beautiful colours, ones that appeal to my colour palette. So the first one I have is this cotton satin. I think it's called Presents. I want to say, I will obviously like put links down in the description box of exactly what these are. But yeah, I think it's called Presents. But yeah, it's on, I think it's on a navy background, but you've just got all of these teals, pinks, purples, a little bit of orange. And I liked how it sort of looks part floral, part kind of animal print in the abstract. But yeah, so it's like a cotton fabric with this like satin finish. And I have bought 1.5 meters of it, so enough for some kind of blouse or top. Haven't quite decided which blouse or top it will be, but yeah, hopefully I will make a decision and get that sewn up soon, because this is definitely like autumnal colours for me personally. So yeah, I will have to have a think. Yeah, I could also make a Quincy dress out of it, to be fair, but I think I want this to be the top because I think it'll look nice with jeans and boots and stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for woven tops, 1.5 meters of cotton fabric. But yeah, that's that one. It's beautiful. And then the second fabric, I do know what I'm going to make with it. So this, I should have written this down, what this is called, but again I will link below the exact name of the print. But it is this stretch viscose twill, and it's, am I holding this the right way up? No, I'm holding it upside down. Let's hold it the right way up. So yeah, it's this beautiful like plum burgundy background, and then you've got these big florals, so you've got the pinks, blues and greens, and a little orangey ones as well. Yeah, it's quite a big in terms of like size, the print, but it is really beautiful, and yeah, it's a really nice weight. Like, you know, you can see the drape on this. It's a nice weight, and it does have, yeah, just a little bit of stretch in it, which is cool as well. Very similar to some other fabric that I bought from the Mazzy a few weeks ago. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, I do have a plan for this. So in the summer I made the named clothing Rita shirt dress in a cotton lawn, and I really loved that, but it's very much a summer fabric, so I wanted to make one in a more autumnal, or one that would be just in a fabric that I could then wear with like tights and boots. And I think whilst this, you know, it's certainly a very bright fabric as well, and there's no law on whether this is autumn, spring or summer or what have you, because it's that bit more heavyweight and it's got that drape. Obviously mine is made out of cotton lawn, so it's a bit more structured, but I definitely wanted one that was in a viscose that would have more drape. So yeah, this is going to be a Rita shirt dress, so I've got 2.5 meters of this, and yeah, I'm really excited about sewing that up. There's just so many things I want to sew and just not enough time, because, you know, you got to have a day job to pay for the fabric. But yeah, really lovely fabrics. And yes, I will share with you the other purchase that I made. So I've got another order coming from Simple Life Fabrics, and yeah, that's gonna have to wait until next week because yeah, the postie hasn't been yet. Okay, that's all of the crafty and sewing stuff that I have to share with you this week. In terms of other stuff, like I said, you know, still still doing the slow recovery from being unwell with the shingles. So yeah, just catching up on sleep, generally, you know, having a chilled out time. It's looking pretty nice and sunny today, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to go out for a little walk to stretch my legs and get some fresh air. But yeah, everything at the moment is very much focused on just being gentle and chilled, and yeah, not trying to do too much, giving myself the time to recover, because yeah, I do still feel like I've got a bit of the brain fog. I described it to someone yesterday on a work call, just feeling not quite my usual self. So for that reason I don't have anything planned for the weekend. Like I say, there will be plenty of time for sewing, that means. There's also, so Formula 1 is back this weekend, had like a 3-4 week break, but now we're into like the final stint of the season, so we're back. So there's racing over in the States, so we'll have that to watch. There's also football, Spurs, both men's and women's teams playing this weekend, which are both also on the TV as well. So yes, I think it is mostly going to be chilling, sewing, and yeah, sport on TV. Nothing particularly exciting. Yeah, I think I'm just giving myself the time and not rushing to suddenly be going out and doing lots and lots of things. Alright, that's all I have to share with you this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. That would be amazing and help to circulate and share this channel with other people. If you have any other suggestions for my fabric that I've bought, please do let me know. I know that these Nerida Hansen fabrics have been really popular, so if anyone else has bought any, please tell me what ones you've got and what you're planning on making with them, because yeah, there's been a really large drop of a load of different designs and on different bases. So yeah, I'm keen to see now what makes people start popping up with all of those lovely fabrics. Yeah, thanks very much everyone, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.